Hello students, I am Ms. Dhandore SS. Today we will see some more coordination compound to find out IUPAC names, and also along with IUPAC name we are supposed to find out coordination number of central metal atom also. So what is the question? Write the IUPAC name of the following compounds and find out the coordination number of central metal atom. Find out the coordination number of central metal atom. We'll take first one, that COH2O. This is COH2O6 2 plus. It is in ionic form. So I'll write here again CO, then H2O 6 2 plus. As it is in cationic complex, it is in the form of cationic complex, positive charge is there on the sphere, so it is a cationic complex, and hence the name of central metal atom you are supposed to write as it is. There is no any change there. How many? 6 H2O water molecules are there, so it is a hexa echo then cobalt. Now what is the oxidation state of cobalt? H2O is a neutral, so oxidation state is a 2, charge on the sphere enclosed in parenthesis. So this is the name of ion, hexaecocobalt 2 ion. What about coordination number? I'll write coordination number here only. There are 6 H2O, and H2O is your monodentate ligand. Only oxygen can donate a pair of electron for the bond formation to central metal atom here. So 6 ligands are present, 6 monodentate ligands are attached with the cobalt, and hence coordination number is just, it is a number of ligand because it is a monodentate. What about second one? Second is your Cu2 FeCN6. This is your first compound. We'll take second now. Cu2, then FeCN6. Now if you consider this compound, then this is in anionic form. This is an anionic complex because your ion counter ion is a Cu metal. It is Cu2 plus ions. Counter ions which are present in the ionization sphere. So these are Cu2 plus ion. So definitely on Cu2 plus charge is there. So definitely the remaining part acquires negative charge. So this is a negatively charged complex or anionic complex here. So in this case, first you are supposed to write name of the metal. It is a copper. No need of indicating the number, or no need of writing number of the counter ion here. Just you write name of that ion, copper. Then you go for ligands here. 6 CN groups are present, so it is a copper. Hexacyanido, or you can write hexacyano also, hexacyanido. Then as this is a negatively charged complex or anionic complex, end of metal should end with the ATE. So this is your ferret, and now oxidation number of Fe. What is the oxidation number in this case? For Cn there is a -1 charge. For Cu there are +2 charges. Cu2 plus 2 Cu2 plus ions are there. So 2 2s are 4. 4 for Fe, suppose it is X, so it is a 4. Then plus X minus 6 is equal to 0. So it is a +4 minus 6 minus 2, X minus 2 equal to 0. So X is equal to +2, and hence 2 you are supposed to write Roman number in parenthesis, enclosed in parenthesis. So this is the name of your complex, copper hexacyanidoferrate 2. What about the coordination number? Now again Cn is your monodentate ligand. Only one lone pair of electron can donate 1 Cn minus. So just it is a number of ligand attached with the central metal atom. So here also coordination number is 6. We'll go for the next, that is a K3, then Al, then OX3. What is OX3? I told you OX3 is nothing but it is oxalato ion, and oxalato ion acquire -2 charges here. This is also chelate ion, but here in this case I told you wherever there is a chelate ligand, not chelate ion, this is a chelate ligand. So wherever chelate ligand is there, you are supposed to use the prefixes like bis, tris, tetrakis, etc. But here in this case, in case of OX, the we'll write name first. This is your K3 AlOX thrice. So as counter ion is your metal, it is your sphere acquire negative charge again, so it is an anionic complex. So write first name of counter ion, it is a potassium. Then 3 oxalato ions are there, so this is your tri. We are not writing here tris, but it is a tri, though it is a chelate agent. Why? I told you. Tri oxalato, oxalate ion, AT gets changed to O, so it is a tri oxalato. Now name of the central metal ion, aluminate, as it is a negatively charged complex, aluminate. What about oxidation number now? Oxidation number of aluminium, how much it is? 3 potassium, that means +3 plus X. Here OX acquire -2 charges, 3 OX, that means oxalato ions are there. So 3 2s are 6, plus 3 minus 6, it is a -3. So X minus 3 is equal to 0. So X is equal to +3, and hence it is oxidation state of aluminium is 3. Write Roman number in parenthesis or in bracket here. So this is the name of complex, that is potassium trioxalato aluminate 3. We'll see now coordination number. What is the coordination number now in this? OX, 3 oxalato ions are there, and each ion donate 2 lone pair of electrons, and wherever there the ligands are didentate or polydentate ligand, in that case I told you, you are supposed to count number of lone pairs of electrons donated here. 1 OX donate 2 lone pair of electrons, 3 oxalato ions are there, so 3 2s are 6, and hence coordination number in this case is a 6. Now I told you why we are not using here tris, though it is a chelate ligand. Here we are using tris or bis or tetrakis or pentakis. These prefixes we are using actually in the chelate ligand, which already contains one number in their name. For example, you take En, ethylene diamine. So in ethylene diamine, di number is already there, so we are using here. If 2 ethylene diamine molecules are there, then it is a bis. If 3 are there, then it is a tris. One more is there, and that is a dimethyl glyoxime. In dimethyl glyoxime also the number di comes, so we are using here either bis, tris or tetrakis. Wherever the name of ligand, whether it is chelating ligand or monodentate ligand, then in that case wherever the name of ligand not contains any number, in that case you can use simply prefixes like di, tri or tetra. But wherever already one number is there in their name, then in that case you are supposed to use the prefixes to indicate actual number of that ligand attached with the central metal ion like bis, tris or tetrakis. We'll take one more example so that again it is well clear, much clearer to you. And fourth example was what? Hg, then CO, then SCN4. Hg, it is a mercury. Again this is your which one? This is your negatively charged complex or anionic complex, as your counter ion is Hg, mercury. plus charge is there, mercury 2 plus charges are there. So here in this case, first you write name mercury, then you go for name of the ligand. SCN is a thiocyanate. You are supposed to ATE get changed to ATO, so this is your thiocyaneto, and 4 SCN groups are there, so it is a tetra. Then thiocyaneto. Then as it is a negatively charged ligand, then it is cobaltate. What about now oxidation number? For SCN, -1 charge is there, and for -1, 4 SCN groups are present. 4 SCN minus ions are present there, so it is a -4. For Hg, it is a +2. +2 plus x minus 4 is equal to 0. That means it is a x minus 2 is equal to 0, and hence x is equal to +2. So this is the name, mercury tetra thiocyaneto cobaltate 2. What about coordination number of this? Again 4 SCN groups are there, and it is also SCN group. It is ambidentate actually. Sulfur and nitrogen can donate electron pair for the bond formation, but in this case what happens, sulfur donate electron pair as it acquires negative charge, minus charge, and even though 2 atoms are there which can donate the electron pair to central metal atom, but at a time only one can donate the electron pair, and hence this is your ambidentate, but coordination number is 4, as only 4 SCN groups are attached with the CO. Next we'll go for 5th compound, and that is your CO. Then En thrice Cl3. Now your counter ion is your non-metal. It is present towards the right hand side, and hence your complex is a positively charged complex or cationic complex, and so no need of changing your end of CO to ATE. You are supposed to write the name as it is. So first we'll write name of this En. Now you consider En. What is the name of this? Ethylene diamine. So in its name already one number is present, and here you are supposed to use prefix as bis, tris or tetrakis to indicate the number of that particular ligand. So here in this case 3 En groups are there, so it is your tris in bracket ethylene or ethylene diamine, then cobalt, name as it is added, as it is a positively charged complex, cobalt. What about oxidation state now? Oxidation 3 En ethylene diamines are there, and this is a neutral, so 0 charge is there, so x plus 0 minus 3 is equal to 0, and hence on cobalt there is a +3 charge, +3, and counter ion is chloride, so at the end name of the counter ion, it is a chloride. So to overall name is what? Tris ethylene diamine cobalt 3 chloride it is. What about coordination number now? For this, coordination number is equal to 3 ethylene diamine molecules are there, and it is a didentate. 1 ethylene diamine molecule can donate 2 lone pair of electrons there, and 3 ethylene diamine molecules are present. So wherever polydentate ligands are there, you are supposed to use, once again I am reminding, you are supposed to count here number of lone pair of electrons donated. 1 En can donate 2 lone pairs, 3 En present, so 3 2s are 6, and hence coordination number is 6 here.